All right, so I'm out of here. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a big swamp over there with sounds like toads or frogs. I could hear them even from up there, from the new. So that's my new street there, where I live, up there. And I could hear the toads even from up there last night. I slept like crap because I don't have a proper bed yet. Maybe it's one of those new house things, but anyway. Assholes, bitches, guns, and the law. You know? So, I'm out of here. I'm on my way up. Gonna take this bad boy. Gonna take this van back to where it belongs. Assholes, bitches, guns, and laws. The law? Laws? Asshole is masculine. Bitch is feminine, right? Let's not mix them up. But, you know, the same bitch who is going to call the cops just because, you know, is going to call the cops on you, you know, because some situation, as the resultant to some situation of, you know, her suspecting that you slept with her friend, and then, you know, things are getting heated between you and her, and then she gets paranoid that you're getting aggressive, whereas, you know, you're just raising your voice just slightly to explain that what she's accusing you of is not what actually happened. And then she calls the cops, and then, you know, tells the police that you were, you know, being violent, and then that she felt threatened, and blah blah blah, and then one thing leads to another, and next minute you're in court and she sues you for 10 grand or something, for something that she made up. Is the same bitch who, if she had a gun on her, she would be freaking out and would pull that gun and put a fucking bullet through your kneecap, in the same situation, because and then you'll also go to court, and then she will sue you because and make you pay for your own injury, because, yeah, again, you know, she felt threatened that, you know, because you were raising your voice, and then she saw that you were standing next to a kitchen knife. You weren't even holding the kitchen knife, but then she, you know, her emotional brain kicked in first and went ah, and then created the fantasy that actually, you know, you had this premeditated plan to start stabbing her. So she acted in self-defense and pulled out the .45 Magnum and blew your kneecap out. And then next minute you went to court, and then she sues you for 10 grand. Okay, so that's bitches. Also, there's assholes out there. You know, there are assholes who legitimately just flip the fuck out and you know, beat their girlfriend, their wife, or whatever. Okay? So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is grow some fucking balls, and what that means is grow some fucking mental resilience, okay? You should not be because I made a video. This is this is a follow-up. This is a follow-up video because I started talking about guns and, you know, the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms, and it's important to, after saying that, to say that to make it clear, also from first principles, if we just look at things that are self-evident, okay? Self-evident truth, all right? Like if the air is not pumped up enough in these tires in this van, it's self-evident that there's a higher chance of me getting a puncture, or, you know, slipping off the road, or, you know. So just self-evident truth, all right? So it is absolutely self-evident truth that if you're the same bitch that doesn't have it together so much, and you're so loose, you know, that you're gonna you can't even talk to your boyfriend, or just try and calm down, and before your emotional brain, or, you know, as your emotional brain is just running away, try and just use your logical, critical thinking just for 1 fucking second, okay? Just calm down and ask yourself, is he really premeditating to kill me, or something? Do I actually have a legitimate reason to feel so threatened that I need to call the cops or blow his kneecap out, okay? So you absolutely should not be so the thing is, you know, I'm a big supporter of the right to bear arms under you know, circumstances such as in various parts of the world, where if you don't have a gun, like if you have a gun, you have a chance, right? If you have the ability to protect yourself, and if you end up in a certain dire situation, okay, you have a chance, all right? Probably about 50-50 chance of survival. If you don't have a gun, you've got a 0% chance of survival. All right, you're gonna get kidnapped by some fucking ballers, or some, you know, some drug cartels, and they're gonna bolt you down on a table and fucking operate on you, you know, half anesthetized, or probably not even that. All right, and they're gonna fucking harvest your organs, and they're gonna flag them off on the black market because you didn't have a gun to protect yourself, to say, fuck you, I'm not going to die today. You're not going to torture me today. Okay, I'm going to blow your fucking head off. Alright, so mental resilience. If you're going to carry a gun, you absolutely have to have a chill pill, okay? You have to be able to assess a situation from a very low emotional baseline. Like, you can't just let your emotions take over. As soon as your emotions take over, your fear response, the fear response, by the way, is a whole brain, a whole body response, okay? So you have to have the groundedness, the stability, to be able to assess a situation, even when that fear response kicks in, okay? Do I even need to draw my weapon, okay? Do I actually need to blow this motherfucker's kneecap out, alright? Or do I just need to say, look, back off, okay? Verbal warning, alright? There are different levels of violence, okay? You know? There are different levels, okay? So you have to have a low baseline. You need to understand what you're dealing with and respond appropriately. You know, don't just freak the fuck out, all right? So responsibility.